Dear students, it is the third video for week 5 Pakistan studies, and we are learning the first decade of Pakistan history, the age of challenge and political turmoil. And in this phase, we are learning the constitutional development in Pakistan. Dear students, in the second video, we learned about that Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah advised Khan Liaquat Ali Khan to chalk out the basic principles and guidelines on which the future constitution of Pakistan was to be designed. Fine. And under his efforts, Khan Liaquat Ali Khan proposed the objective resolution in the Constituent Assembly. Well, after the objective resolution, basic principle committee was formed in 1949 to 1952. After the objective resolution was passed in 1949, the Constituent Assembly set up a number of committees to draw the future constitution on the basis of the principles given in the objective resolution. That objective means basic principle committee was designed. Under it, there were so many other committees, and they started working and drafting the law according to the principles elaborated in the objective resolution. It was set up on March 12, 1949 by Khwaja Nazmuddin on the advice of the Prime Minister Liaquat Ali Khan. The committee comprised of 24 members. Maulvi Tamizuddin Khan headed it, and Khan Liaquat Ali Khan was its vice president. 24 members. 24 members. Maulvi Tamizuddin Khan was the head, whereas Khan Liaquat Ali Khan, the Prime Minister himself, was the vice president. Well, on principal committee, there were certain objections. Representative of the East Pakistan raised objection against the report. The representative mean the assembly members of the East Pakistan, they had certain objections. Okay, they wanted the quantum representation in the central legislature. They wanted that the members of the East Pakistan should be more than the members of the West Pakistan. The reason was that the population in the East Pakistan was more and West Pakistan was less population. With a majority of population was given an equal number of seats in the upper house as West Pakistan. Clear? And that was the objection 1. Next. Apart from these objections, the principal committee given its recommendations, and here East Pakistan representatives also did not like Urdu being declared as the only national language of Pakistan. Well, this Urdu, Bengali, provincial languages controversy is one of the basic cause of downfall of state. It is the basic reason, and there are different things. Number 1, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the other people wanted that the Urdu should be the central language, Urdu and English. English was there because it was the language used in all over the subcontinent. Secondly, Urdu was a language of the Muslims, and by far and less it was uh, used in the vast continent. But the people of East Pakistan, the representative of East Pakistan, say that Urdu is the language of only one region, which is not included in Pakistan even. Whereas the Bengali should be made as a major language because most of the people our representatives are from Bengal. Secondly, the Pakistan movement started from Bengal. Clear? The people who framed Muslim League, they were basically people from the Bengal. Therefore, they wanted it that Urdu should not be, rather Bengali should be the Bangla should be the national language, one of the national languages. But if, and other people were afraid if the Bangla was declared as the national language, then the other provinces will also demand their languages to be the national languages. So this is very controversial. And maybe there was other reasons involved. Its working was immensely affected by the assassination of Liaquat Ali Khan. Unfortunately, in Liaquat Bagh, Rawalpindi, Khan Liaquat Ali Khan was assassinated by a person, and was assassinated by some man, and it is still a controversial matter that who did and why did so, but this great leader was assassinated. Okay, and because of assassination, it was a huge loss. The first loss was Quaid-e-Azam, and second loss was Khan Liaquat Ali Khan. In 1952, the main points of the principal committee was presented in the National Assembly by Khwaja Nazmuddin. According to the principal committee, the principal committee decided the following points. The head of the state was to be a Muslim for a period of 5 years, was to be duly nominated by the people representatives. The very first thing, the head of the Muslim was to be, the state, Pakistan, was to be a Muslim for a period of 5 years and had to be by the electoral college or the public representative. Fine. Prime Minister was to be appointed by the head of the state, the Governor General would appoint the Prime Minister. Central legislature was to be consist of two houses, the House of Units with 120 members and the House of the People with 400 members. Fine. Bicameral के दो ऐवान होंगे, जैसे ऐवान बाला, ऐवान ज़ेरी, just like the Senate and the National Assembly, same thing, and the members 120. The division of power between the federation and the units. Okay, this is very important thing, that the management power and all the powers will be divided between federation and the units. Federation means the central government and the units means the provinces. That the provinces will be given little more freedom to make their own laws, to make their own budgets, schemes and whatsoever. कि सूबे बड़ी हद तक अपने काम में खुद मुख्तार होंगे, वो अपने बजट बनाएं, वो अपने कानून बनाएं, वो अपने लिए resources का इंतजाम करें. Whatever the policy they will make, they can under the federal law. And it is really wonderful thing that the American Constitution, if you see, there is a central constitution, federal constitution, and the states of America are connected. And every state is also autonomous in its behavior. Every state have their own constituent assembly. They make their laws and rules according to their need, and federal government doesn't interfere into those, and that is duly mentioned in the American Constitution. And same thing has been mentioned in the Basic Principle Committee, and same thing was the spirit of the objective resolution. यही बात objective resolution का, and this is the problem in Pakistan still. This is the delegation of the power, the distribution of the power. Clear? That in the upcoming things आप बाद में देखेंगे कि whosoever comes in Pakistan, be it is president, be it is a martial law administrator, be it is prime minister, governor general, or the governors, they want that the powers, management powers, be in their hands, and they are not delegating these powers to the provinces and to the people and other departments. And this is where the people resent and where the departments weak. यहाँ पर आके there happens problems and people start demonstrating and fighting. And same thing happened in 1971 when East Pakistan was separated. They are the major reasons why East Pakistan was separated. We have to find out the reasons from our political system and the constitutional system. Supreme Court of Pakistan, consisting of Chief Justice and 2 to 6 other judges. In that principal committee, it was decided that there should be a Supreme Court and the Chief Justice, and they should be, the range of the justices should be 2 to 6. A High Court for each of the units of East Pakistan. A High Court for each units of the each units of Pakistan. Okay, sorry, it's not for Pakistan. East Pakistan, Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, and NWFP. At the time, current date is KPK. That कि हर सूबे में एक हाई कोर्ट होनी चाहिए. A board of ulama, religious scholars, was to be examined the lawmaking process to ensure that there is no law was passed that went against the principle of the Quran and Sunnah. And it was recommended in this first principal committee that ulama का एक बोर्ड होना चाहिए जो मशावरत करता रहे इनके साथ, असेंबली मेंबरान के साथ, कानून साज इदारों के साथ, कि कोई कानून कुरान और सुन्ना के खिलाफ तो नहीं है. Therefore, students, the development of the principal committee are wonderful, and they made exuberant efforts to conclude it on a positive note. Thank you very much. Hope you have understood it. Thank you very much.